don't look for the big things. The big things are obvious. It's the little things that people forget to count their blessings for. And this is where you get to really tune into your heart and appreciate the things that you are experiencing, that you get to experience, that you are participating in, and express gratitude for them. Welcome to today's episode. I'm so excited you are here. Let's talk about the number one way to bring more abundance into your life. And I think this is the most simplest way to bring more abundance into your life. I think it's often overlooked, and you can do it daily. And it's very, very simple. And that is practicing a very powerful spiritual law, and that is the law of gratitude. And the law of gratitude states that the more you count your blessings, the more blessings will be counted upon you. So let me say that slightly different. Every day you say, I am grateful for, I appreciate. And the more that you count those blessings, the more that the universe will find more ways to bless you. Not only when you count your blessings, not only when you express gratitude and appreciation, that you bring more abundance in your life, you also raise your frequency, which then attracts more to you, more of the things that you want, more of the things that you're wanting to attract. So it's a very powerful manifesting tool. And so how does it play back into abundance? Well, the more abundant you feel, which is gratitude, the more grateful you are towards the things that you have going on in your life, the more abundance you will recognize in your life. So how do you practice this on a daily basis? It's very, very, very simple. One is you take time to do it. Not only can you count blessings in the morning where you're just like, I'm grateful I woke up in the morning. That would be a great thing to be grateful for, right? Or while you're drinking your first cup of water or your tea or your coffee, whatever your morning ritual is, you can stop and pause and be grateful that you have this delicious drink that is nourishing your body, nourishing your mind, nourishing your soul, and you're just grateful for it. I know one of the things that I express gratitude in the morning for is my child. I think my child is so funny. She's a morning person like me, so she wakes up naturally happy. And I'm just grateful that I get to spend time with her in the morning. Like, it's so simple, yet it's often overlooked. And so you can have 3 different gratitude practices. You can practice first thing in the morning, just expressing something you're grateful for. It might be something you're looking forward to, or it could be possibly something that has already or is occurring in that particular moment. Midday afternoon, look for things to be grateful for. I'm so grateful for that lovely conversation I just had in the grocery store with that complete stranger. Or I am so grateful that I am on time for this meeting and that the traffic just allowed me to get here smoothly and effortlessly. Or it could simply be, I'm just so grateful for the lesson I just learned. Whatever it is, we can express gratitude for. And then the end of night practice, this is, I think, is the easiest one. And the most profound one is where you do an inventory of your day and you find 3 things to be grateful for. It can be big or small. And don't look for the big things. The big things are obvious. It's the little things that people forget to count their blessings for. And this is where you get to really tune into your heart and appreciate the things that you are experiencing, that you get to experience, that you are participating in, and express gratitude for them. And when you're expressing gratitude, you're not just saying, I am grateful for this. You are bringing the emotion into your body and you're feeling gratitude through your whole body, or you're imagining it like a color or like something. So it doesn't matter if you can't feel something, you can imagine it. And so for me, naturally, when I'm expressing gratitude, my mouth wants to start smiling because I'm feeling the appreciation and the gratitude in my heart. And it might look like something like this. I am so grateful that everything just worked out the way it was supposed to today. I'm so grateful for the lovely dinner I got to have with my family. I'm so grateful for the magnificent team that I have and all of their ways that they get to problem solve throughout the day, which makes my life easier. I'm just so grateful for this. I appreciate them. I appreciate all of this. And I'm asking for this, and I'm asking for so much more things that I am grateful for, that I can appreciate. And this appreciation can sound something like that. You can make it sound, you can feel like you are being phony when you're first starting off doing this, because it might feel like a foreign thing to do to you. Please note that this is normal, totally normal to feel like you're making things up, that you're faking it because you don't know how to connect to that level of gratitude yet. But it's the fake it till you make it principle. Give yourself permission to practice gratitude and feel it and allow it to be all-encompassing in your body and in your heart. And the more that you practice it, the more that you will just naturally find things to be appreciative of. Like, one of the things that I absolutely love doing that brings me great joy is watering my plants. I love my plants. They bring me great joy. I'm grateful for my plants. They make me so happy. And I'm just so happy I get to take care of them, and that they give me oxygen and they cleanse my space and they bring a different vibration and a different feeling. They bring the outdoors in. And I'm grateful for the records. Like, there's all sorts of different things in my life that I can find that I am naturally grateful for. And by expressing those things that I'm naturally grateful for, it's easier for me to find things that maybe take a little harder time to express gratitude for in the beginning. Like, first off, I'm not a big fan of cleaning. I don't like cleaning. However, I do appreciate when my house is clean. I love when my house is clean. I love when my sink is sparkly and clean. I appreciate when I do these things. My husband and I, we deep clean our house every Sunday. And so I might not love the very active thing that I'm doing, but I appreciate that I have the ability to clean my house. I appreciate and I'm grateful for my body, that it can move and it can bend in a way that it can allow me to clean my house. And so when you find things that you are grateful for, you're going to raise your frequency. So how does this bring in more abundance? Well, when you are raising your frequency, you're going to attract more things into your life. And so when you are in complaint mode, when you're complaining and you're having a rough day, if you have a gratitude practice that you are consistent with, what it's going to do is it's going to get you out of that frequency. It's going to break the cycle because you are so used to expressing gratitude at the end of the day, or expressing gratitude throughout the day, or expressing gratitude first thing in the morning. It's going to break you out of the funk, or out of the complaint, or out of the fill in the blank. I know that we all have character building moments. We all have character building days, and there are days that you are going to have a bad day. But if you have this at the end of the day to bring your day together, what you're going to end with is a high frequency, a high vibration, while still honoring whatever occurred during the day. Because things happen. we have loved ones that transition. We have things that just don't go right. There are practices that you can have in place, like expressing gratitude, that will allow those things that are awful or hard or not the greatest for you to navigate more easily and effortlessly. Doesn't mean it's not going to be hard, doesn't mean it's not going to be gut-wrenching, but it does assist you in navigating them in a place of empowerment. And it also assists you in practicing raising your frequency so you can attract more abundance in your life. And most importantly, you're expressing gratitude for the blessings, and you have tons of blessings. We all have tons of blessings. Sometimes we are so blinded by what is going on in our lives that you can't recognize the blessings that are literally right in front of you. And this is just normal. Like, we are wired to be negative. So rewire your brain to be more positive to attract more abundance into your life. Now let's just address the elephant in the room too. When you are having a character building day and you are having a challenging day, it might be hard to find one thing that you are grateful for. So this is where reframing what happened, or reframing how you feel, or reframing the situation, or reframing the challenge can help you find or start to find things to be grateful for. And in those cases, I'm not going to tell you don't dismiss how you're feeling, because that would be wrong. You can still end your day with 3 things you're grateful for and address that problem tomorrow, because it's going to be there for you to address no matter what, because you got to process the emotions of whatever it is that was happening in that moment. And challenges are going to come up, and it's okay to take a little bit to process them, because we need to process the emotions that are attached to those challenges. But what I have found is reframing usually can help with the situation and process the situation and allow you to express appreciation for the situation eventually, or in that exact moment, depending on what it is and how big the challenge is. Sometimes, like, the challenge isn't going to be solved in just the matter of, like, I'm going to express gratitude. That would be foolish to even think that for some challenges. However, there is appreciation for what the challenge might bring to you when there's closure to it, or there can be appreciation to having a gratitude practice for when you're having a challenging day, because that can make you feel better. And so there's always a reframe that's available, and know that you are human, you're having a human experience. So lean into your gratitude practice so you can process the challenge no matter what. One other practice that you can do besides expressing gratitude in the morning, expressing gratitude throughout the day, expressing gratitude at the end of the day, is having a gratitude jar. Anytime you have something you're grateful for, you can write it on a little piece of paper, throw it in the jar, and it could be a big jar, it could be a little jar, and you can revisit those appreciations whenever you want. So if you are having a character building day and you're finding it hard to find something to be grateful for, you can go into your gratitude jar and take a look at all of the things that you've expressed appreciation for and read them out loud to yourself. Another way you can do this that doesn't involve a jar and doesn't involve a bunch of paper being ripped out, you can just have a gratitude journal where you are writing down what you are appreciative, what you are grateful for each and every day. You can express gratitude in the morning in a journal. You can express it just internally as well. So you can express gratitude in the morning, in the middle of the afternoon, in the evening, internally or externally. So you can do it in a journal, you can do it internally, or you can do it externally. Another way that I absolutely love to express gratitude is saying thank you when I eat my food. This is a great way to just stop and appreciate everything that it took to get that food on that plate. That could be from the farmers that grew or raised the animal, or grew or raised the vegetables. Grew or raised, that doesn't even make sense. You could be grateful for the farmer that grew vegetables or fruits, or the farmer that raised the animal. You can express gratitude for whoever prepared the food. You can express gratitude for the food itself and be appreciative for the nourishment and the nutrients it's going to provide your body. Expressing gratitude during meals, I think, is a great way to break up the day and give yourself permission to move out of your head and into your heart. And it's a practice that I absolutely love doing, and I've been doing it for quite some time. And it's something that I think can be done internally or externally. So it just depends on what it is that you want to do or how you want to do it. And it doesn't take very long. It can literally take 10 seconds. So, all right, my friends, the fastest way to raise your abundance, to bring more abundance into your life, is to express gratitude, to practice the spiritual law of gratitude. So what are you grateful for? Please let me know. I would love to hear from you, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Please make sure you like and subscribe and share this with a friend. Bye.